What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normieville.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to well, we call you normies.
So in this episode, I want to discuss the, breakup or divorce between Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady. Now, a lot of us saw this divorce coming a mile away. There had been reports of them, staying in separate households and him having to go see the kids. And there was an ultimatum, I believe, of him retiring from football or continuing to play and their marriage being literally on the line. And I believe that Gisele, she wanted to go back out and do modeling, and she was tired of Tom Brady playing football. He had been in for 20 plus years, and she was ready to go and move on with her professional life. And she feels that she had been in the house long enough, taking care of the children. She wanted to go back and do her thing, get back out in the streets. Well, of course, the divorce inevitably happened. Tom Brady went back to playing football his last year, even though he was having reports of his divorce and things of the FTX scandal and all those kind of things that were hanging over his head during the whole season, literally. Well, he lost the season. He retired again. And of course, Gisele Bündchen, they finalized their divorce. Gisele Bündchen's going living her best life doing her modeling. And Tom Brady's living his best life doing what he does. He's got a promotion with Hertz and other things like that. He still got his TB12 brand. And Tom Brady's, again, he's still living his best life, having fun, and making business deals with the Raiders and things of that nature. Well, Gisele Bündchen, on the other hand, has been spotted several times out with this trainer guy, whatever. I guess one of her fitness instructors or whatever the hell, right? And so she seems to be living her best life too, right? Well, it seems as if that is not the case.
Enemy spotted.
As you can see here from this article from Total Pro Sports. As you can see, report, Gisele Bündchen has hard times as she misses ex-husband Tom Brady terribly after the split.
Target neutralized.
Yeah. So Gisele Bündchen actually misses Tom Brady, huh? TB12, the man that was a happy husband, a devoted father, a professional football player. And yes, he probably had to juggle all those in the 20 plus years he played football. But I believe he did the best of his ability. Gisele wanted to go live her best life, and she's free to do that. So she made her choice. And now maybe she's unhappy. Well, let's read and see how much she actually misses Mr. Brady. Let's read. It says Gisele Bündchen has been pictured out and about either modeling or alongside her jiu-jitsu sensei, Joaquin Valentine, in records in recent months since her divorce from Tom Brady. Now, this man, Mr. Valentine, or if I'm pronouncing that correctly, probably not, this is the guy that she's been seen out with on several occasions during their divorce and after the divorce on these trips, and actually even seen with the kids and all that. While she seems to be doing well, a new report says the model has reportedly had hard times when she missed her ex-husband, Tom Brady, terribly. Hard times, huh? Well, again, you got Mr. Valentine now to keep you warm and keep you company, right? Tom Brady, is a pretty charismatic guy, pretty, well-spoken and well-traveled and experienced. But no. You want to go back in the streets, and now you somehow you have hard times sometimes, right? However, she also reportedly has zero regrets about ending her marriage, of course, to the future Hall of Famer, NFL player of 13 years of marriage. Quote, Gisele is proud of herself for finding the courage to do the right thing for herself and for Tom. A so-called insider tells Radar Online, quote, there have been some hard times when she missed him terribly, but she's focused on living her best life. The source dishes before assuring that the catwalk star is in a great place mentally and physically. I wonder how long it's going to last. We'll see. Earlier this year, she was on the cover of Vanity magazine and opened up for the first time about her divorce from Tom Brady, which they announced in October 2022. Among the things she spoke about was the claim that she gave Tom Brady an ultimatum about choosing between their marriage and his football career. Now, I believe she's going to somehow probably refute this. She's probably going to deny this. But we only can imagine what was going on, behind closed doors, right? But let's read some more. Quote, "Wow, people really made about that? What's been said is one piece of a much bigger puzzle," she tells the magazine. "It's not so black and white. Calling the claims very hurtful and the craziest thing I've ever heard. Is that right?" Bunchen adds, "Listen, I have always cheered for him, and I will continue forever. If there's one person I want to be the happiest in the world, it's him, believe me. I want him to achieve and to conquer. I want all his dreams to come true. That's what I want, really, from the bottom of my heart." In late October, Brady and Bunchen both posted statements to the Instagram stories announcing their split. You can read that statement right there. I won't belabor that because I covered that on another channel. But you see it. She says she's having a hard time, while in the same breath saying that she doesn't regret her decision and that she thought it was the best for her and Brady. I wonder if she came up with that decision on her own or that sentiment. In any case, she seems that she's having a hard time, but at the same time, she's in a great place mentally and physically. Well, I wonder how long it's going to last. And I wonder how long this pseudo relationship with Mr. Valentine is going to last either. Because in my opinion, this man may stick around here, may not. But usually in these kind of situations, these athletes, they get divorced, and if they've taken care of their finances, they usually move on to have very good lives. They eventually move on to other women. Meanwhile, the spouse is going from guy to guy to guy, and while they might be famous and still have good money, their personal life usually falters after they get divorced from this illustrious man. Now, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Brady might have some indiscretions that he hasn't talked about. Or there might be somehow some huge irreconcilable differences that we don't know about that caused them to split. That's beyond, beyond their control and that we don't see. He is a football star and she is a professional model. So I'm sure their need for their professions have clashed in the past. So we don't know. But they're both living their best life. We'll see what happens from there. If there are any more calamities or anything like that, you know that Mr. Normie here will be here to report it as always, right? So thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a normie here to bring you the latest and greatest in the news, sports, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.